Hey YouTube friends, welcome to another video. Alright, you guys know it's almost there, mango season is like approaching slowly. The fruits are getting bigger, so I wanted to give you guys a quick update on my mangoes in my food forest. Alright, let's get right into the video. Alright, let's start back here. Yeah, this is my Fairchild Mango, which is like loaded with fruits. Yeah, you can see some fruits are falling on the ground, and this is a Fairchild. Yeah, and guys, look, it's quite a few mangoes here. This was one of the last trees to actually start pushing our fruits, and the Fairchild mango, guys, is a pretty good mango. I think this is about to fall. See, it's gonna just drop mangoes. Yeah, let's go to the other side. I'll show you guys some. Yeah, look here. There's mangoes here. There's more here. Yeah, see? So it start just dropping what it can't manage to, to keep on the tree. I think that also help you to get more healthier fruits in the healthier tree in the long run too. Yeah. So look here, guys. Yeah. Yeah, so the tree is doing extremely well. This tree now I think is a 3-year-old tree from a 3-gallon container. Yeah, so yeah, I don't want to pressure this tree to do too much. Last year it's surprising we got a lot of fruits from it. Look like this year it's gonna probably hold even more than last year. Yeah, the weird thing about this tree, see, I got a branch here, is like a stake here to hold up this branch because there's fruits that was even on the ground. So I'm hoping this tree does. I try to prune it to just shape it up, but each time you try to prune it, it just still do its own thing. So I was like, let me just leave this tree, let it do its own thing eventually. I guess the bigger it gets, it's the better shape it probably will get as well. Alright, so let's go back here. Yeah, so this is a Fairchild, and you see we have, I think this is gonna fall too. Yeah, so as you touch it, it falls. Yeah, yep. Yeah, but that's normal. If I only get 4 mangoes from this, I'm perfectly fine, because the tree's still very small. You understand? And as I said, growing up in the Caribbean, we never see small trees like this pushing out fruit. Normally trees get big, mature, and they start fruiting. But these are grafted, so yeah, they're gonna be able to fruit at a smaller size. But I think they still need a couple more years that they could actually just hold everything, and be a more healthier tree. So this is a Fairchild. So let's get a good look at them again. Yeah, all right, let's walk over here to another tree that we have here, and this is Malika. I see Malika had 3 fruits. One fell. Yeah, so it still have 2. And this is a 2-year-old tree. Yeah, from a this is from a 1-gallon container actually. So maybe it's gonna hold these, maybe not. Still a very young tree. I would hope it even hold 1 that could actually taste the fruit. Yeah. But as I say, you just wait, be patient with the trees, and let them do their own thing over time. All right, let's go over here to another mango tree that we have here. This is the Kerry, and Kerry have so much fruits right now. I remember when this Kerry now is about like 4-5 years. Yeah, about 5-year-old tree right now, I think. Yeah. And the Kerry is holding a lot of fruits inside. Some of you can't see, but it is holding a lot of fruits. And it did drop some fruits. You see on the ground right here, there's fruits. Let me show you something else. Yeah. Let's walk back here. Okay, guys. And all these. I'll drop them in this container. They could decompose. Yeah. And just actually feed back everything. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is from the Pickering, but these are from the Kerry. Yeah, you can see the shape of them. It's definitely a Kerry. Yep. So that's just how it is. Yeah, I accept the fact about, you know, young trees gonna shed some of the fruits, because there's no way it's gonna be able to hold all that stuff naturally. Yeah, so this is the Pickering. Also, Pickering is what, 3-year-old Pickering. Yeah, look, there's another one fall right here. Yeah, I wish we could. I know people probably eat these or make a mango stew. I might come back out here and try that. Cut them up and stew, put it in a mango to make a chutney or something. Yeah. But this Pickering had so much fruits on it. You know, now I think I could count maybe over like 15 fruits that leave, and they're probably still gonna be more that's gonna fall off. You know, but I guess the tree's just only holding what it can actually hold at this stage. Yeah. Yeah, so that's just how it is right now. Yeah, it's been dry. The sun just been, you know, like everything been dry here in Central Florida. We looked at Pickering, we looked at Fairchild, and we looked at Kerry. Let's walk over here now and look at another. This is another Pickering. That this is the first year this Pickering graft is gonna fruit. And guys, this tree was loaded with fruit. So I mean, maybe about like maybe over 60 fruits or more was on this tree. It was so loaded, I was kind of worried about how is this tree gonna handle all this stuff. But no, it knew what it was doing. It actually started dropping the fruits, you know, and it's probably gonna hold maybe 10 fruits from all that fruit, which is fine as well, because it's the first year it's gonna fruit, you know. And I was like so surprised that the first year it's gonna fruit, and so many fruit was on this tree. Yeah, let's walk to it and give it another angle. Let's walk around here. Yeah. Yep. See, look at this. This is definitely gonna fall. Yeah. Yep. But these are the fruits that's gonna hold on. Yeah. Yep. First year fruiting. And it's doing good. Yep. Yep. Okay. Or I tried biting in one of these. Definitely can't. You can't just eat it like that. It does not taste good at this stage. Gotta definitely let it ripe, become a full mature mango. Yeah, yeah. So that's it, guys. On these 2 trees here. Yeah. So this Pickering is looking extremely well, still holding a lot of fruits. They drop a lot of fruits as well, you know, but as I say, the tree is gonna know what to do. It's gonna drop what it can really handle. This is the first year this tree had, you know, started to fruit after a 3-year-old graft of a Pickering, yeah, and that's it. I know next year and the year following, we're gonna just have abundance and abundance of fruit. Oh, let me show you something. There's a fruits here that fell. I actually threw them in this container. You see them right here? I threw them in this container with my yam. Decompose and feed the yam. Stuff like that. Yep. So that's it. The trees are still holding. A lot of mangoes fell as well. But I say trees are still young. Alright, let's go over here now. Yeah. These are seedling. Remember, the seedling had like this push off blooms. This is a Venus. Is this a Venus, right? Let's see. This is the M4, and this tree wanted to fruit as well. I did let it bloom, and then the little tiny mangoes, but then I just cut everything off. So let's focus on growth. Okay, you don't want a young tree like this start fruiting. It's gonna actually stunt the growth of the tree. That's gonna be focusing on producing fruit instead of root development and growth. Yep. So that's it for that. So let's go over here. Now we have a Venus here. Yeah, this Venus didn't push no blooms, which I'm happy about. So you know it's gonna focus on growing. If you look right below it, right here, look, my rabbit manure for the younger trees. You know. All right. So let's look at. Remember the seedling that fruited for the first time? Yeah. after what, 4 or 5 years, 4 or 5 years, yeah. Yeah, let's look at what the mango's potential gonna look like. So we have a fruit here. Let's look at this, guys. This is what the fruit is looking like. Yeah, can anybody guess what this is gonna be? Yep, seedling. I think this seedling came from an East Indian. I think so. I think, yeah. Yep, so it have like a couple fruits on that side. Let's show you some more fruits on this side. So we have, let's walk around here. We have fruits right here. Look at it, guys. Look at the shape of the fruit. These are like long, elongated fruits. Just like our East Indian would look. But is it going to be an East Indian? Or could it be a new variety? Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with that in the next couple weeks. But I can't wait to just, you know, taste the seedling mango fruit. And I think all of us should do that. We should experiment in our gardens and just try our own thing, and you get your own results. You know, the garden is your lab. Just keep trying stuff and see what works. All right, so that's the mangoes. Oh, let's go back here. Let's show you another seedling mango that's putting on so much growth. Yeah, and normally I would have pruned it, but I'm not gonna prune it this year. I'm gonna leave it, let it just grow and just see what happened. Yeah, so we have this seedling here. Yeah, and if we walk through here, let's walk through here. We have this other seedling that did have blooms, but the blooms all fell off. Yeah, let's see if they actually did. Yeah, it did. Yeah, the blooms was right up here and it all fell off. So now just focus on growing, yeah, which is good. All right, so let's turn this camera around. All right, guys, so that's it. That's just a quick update on the mangoes. As you see, you know, yeah, there's a lot of fruits that drop, but I said my trees to me are still young. You know, a 4-year-old tree is still young. You know, and to me, 6-year, 7-year-old trees. You know, when I think I'm probably going to get abundance of fruit from most of my trees. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I'll be blessed with peace, love, happiness, and kindness. One love. See you guys in the next video.